Hello, 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 and splendid welcome to our Magical Mystery Makers live of November. Today is a great day because it is the Tuesday of Thanksgiving week. Lots and lots of gratitude to be had. And something that I am most grateful for is to be able to hang out for the next 45 minutes with my good friends Jem Hawks and Nilay Patel. Hi, pals.
Hello. Hi, everybody. And hello to you beautiful, beautiful ladies.
Hi. Thanks for having me. And thanks for that. I'll take it.
Oh,
Like gorgeous people. Woof.
I love that. Oh my gosh, Jem.
Can we not do high fives today?
We can. Wait, backwards. There we go.
Yeah, always the way. Wow.
My hand is bigger than your face currently. See that?
Don't slap me then, please.
Watch out for your face.
Shall I sit over here?
She's like just fading into the background.
And chaos
It's
reigns.
really up close. See, I just need to step, but I don't know if you can hear me if I'm this far back.
We can, but don't worry. Come closer. Everyone, come on in. We are about to have
We'll just huddle.
little session here.
I'm really sorry, Nilay, if, as we were just saying a moment ago, this is our first live Magical Mystery Makers thing together, and chaos always reigns when I'm here, so sorry.
I'm in for it.
Yes, Jem in the middle, Jem Chaos Hawks. Yeah, let's hear it. And just before this, we were talking about Nilay and the way that he creates his silver silk wire. So, as his silver silk cording chains, am I saying it right? Give me the nomenclature.
No, I kind of just I go with all different definitions. Sometimes I call it cord. The proper term would be chain because technically, when the wire is woven, it becomes like a cable chain.
Okay.
So definitionally on the website, it's chain, and then like in just like the streets, it's just like whatever stringing term you want to use. So I've used cord before. There's no wrong answer when it's silver silk.
I love that. And honestly, there is no wrong answer with silver silk because it is always so fly and looks really, really good. It makes your jewelry look amazing and pairs fantastic with the Magical Mystery Bead Box because throughout this entire year, guys, Nilay has been doing custom designed chains, cords, silver silk to go with our monthly MMBB. So if you've been a monthly subscriber to Magical Mystery Bead Box, life has been like extra good this year because of all the cool silver silk that's gone with it and the fun tutorials and hangouts that we've got to have with you, my friend.
Yeah, it's been an incredible year. We had a really good, strong start with the January box all the way to now. And the amount of colors that I got to mix together to go with the amazing boxes, it's been a dream. And I came up with some really unexpected designs that led into other like creative, rabbit holes almost, just with the different types of designs and techniques that I was able to develop just from that bit of work that came with designing for the bead box. So it's been a blessing.
Yeah, it's been a blessing, and it's also just been a lot of fun. The collaborations have been great. I always love collaborating with Silver Silk and always love working with our designers like Jem Hawks. I always call you the wire working Wonder Woman because hello, you are. And oh, come on, you're not shy. You're so good.
I don't think she's really shy, but we can make it a mission to keep making her blush this entire show.
Everybody all at once.
All I was going to say is, leading on from what Nilay said about the interesting challenges that come when you have a project that is sometimes outside of what you would normally do. That is the key thing that I love about the Magical Mystery Bead Box, because every month is just a packet of inspiration. These art cards, for one thing, aren't they beautiful? The most gorgeous thing, and the names of the mixes often lead to an inspiration for a thing. Sometimes it's jewelry, sometimes it's weird wall art, sometimes it's exciting things. Who knows?
Yeah, we really take a passion about Magical Mystery Bead Box. Like I'm in the office right now. I'm in the our warehouse in Pennsylvania, and when I first walked in this morning, I went nearly immediately over to Stacy's desk, who may or may not pop in later. But anyway, I went to go and see what she was up to in terms of what we have coming up for the next few months. Like we're planned all the way through March, guys, and like the beads are so cool. The themes are like trendy and fun, but like not like so like blatant in your face, like spring, for example. There's a lot of good things coming down the pipeline, and we just like love doing Magic Mystery Bead Box. Like I'm sure in the same way that Nile loves putting together avant-garde colors of silver silk, we love this box. It is truly, truly a treasure trove. And if you're in the comments today, live or on the replay, let us know. Are you a subscriber? Do you get the Magic Mystery Bead Box? Like, what was your favorite one from this year? We've got October and November that we're about to look at between Gem Hawks and Nile, which I think that we should get onto it because we're time's a ticking, and let's look at some pretty beads and play with them. What do you think?
I love it. This was a good time to reflect. So I'm definitely interested in knowing all the comments of whose favorite mystery box was what, and you know what sort of designs they've been making from it. And I love.
Do you have a favorite box of all time?
Me?
Anyone? Everyone?
Oh,
the circus one, hands down.
Cirque from the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm. I love Van Gogh. Starry either. Actually, I think we've done two, but so beautiful.
We did Monet Starry Night, and we did Van Gogh Sunflowers.
Yeah,
that's right.
And we had a Frida Kahlo box, and there's another artist edition that's coming up in I don't know whatever other month we have left of this year.
Amazing,
exciting. Hey Gem, I can't quite tell. Did you wrap your stars with seed beads? Good question. I'm going to let Sarah handle that one.
In this month's mystery box, we gave these beautiful star earring findings, and we asked Gem to create for us a project using the stars in the packet of beads that came with. So they're 3mm sparkly blue rondelles. You get 400 of them, plus the earring finding.
Many.
And, this was created. This one that I'm holding was made by Cheyenne here in order pulling at Jesse James Beads and Dress It Up. And she used 24 gauge wire and the little sparkly beads that came in the Magical Mystery Bead Box November. But the way she wrapped hers, she did sort of like a wrap and like a nest around each bead. And it's completely different from how Gem did hers. So I said, Cheyenne, you got to give me those earrings so I can show them on camera. Gem,
you giving them back.
Oh, I know it.
They're really cool, right?
They're beautiful.
And Gem's version of wire wrapping them, we have as part of the QR code inside the Magical Mystery Bead Box. So as soon as you got your box, you had the beads and the findings. You could make those earrings right away with video tutorial from Gem, plus 2 other videos from Miss Stacy Hecht, Stacy Rabbit Jewelry. So yeah, we've just been having a lot of fun. All the jewelry inspiration that comes from the Magical Mystery Bead Box. Then on top of that, you've had jewelry inspiration from Nile using silver silk made to coordinate exactly with the box. Like, man, oh man, this has just been slam jam.
I actually
time to be alive.
Barely took a peek with the box because I just opened it. I took one strand out to look at it, and so I didn't know if you wanted me to like dig through it, if we wanted to go through it. If you
want to do like a quick paw through, and then we can flip down to your camera, paw through it.
I so badly want to do that.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look, and then we can see what Gem's cooked up a bit. And then Nile has some designs from the previous month's box. We can take a look at that. If that sounds good for everyone in the crowd, I think that sounds great for me. Yeah?
Yes. Okay.
All right. Let's do a little spotlight.
All right, you guys. I barely took a look. So I'm just going to start from the beginning. Snowflakes and Stardust, 2 of my favorite things, November 2024. Already we get this very picturesque cabin, snowy night sort of vibe, which I'm all in for. And this is a strand that I picked up immediately, and I was already like, snow! Look at that.
How are you like, Nile?
Say what?
How were you like when you saw that bead?
I was like, snow! I mean, just like, look, you get all these snowball elements. in with it. It's like I'm ready to have a snow fight with beads, but that's probably going to be more painful than it is like fun because they're so glass arrangement, neutral tones. I'm in for the experience here. This is amazing. Ceramic bead with that beautiful glazed what's the terms I'm looking for here? it's just
like snowbanks, glazed snowbanks.
Yeah.
My technical term for that one.
Love it. And then this one is snowflakes and stars strand. Love that. Okay, let's look at the other strand that I'm gagging over here. This is amazing. Beautiful colorway. This is like not your average green. It's almost mint with sort of a light taupe color.
Kind of like spearmint.
Yes.
It's gum flavored.
I love it.
Oh, please don't eat the beads. Don't eat the beads. Don't eat the
beads. Fair disclaimer, please do not eat the beads. These are radical. Like, I have not seen a finish like this before.
Oh, I love that.
And this one is Cozy Evening, which I'm all in for. It should be like a minty cozy evening. Delicious.
A cozy evening, like after you've brushed your teeth and you're feeling.
Oh, in your pajamas and you're just about to like pop into bed. I love it. I'm in for it. This one's Arctic Circle. Now let me get a dish for this because I feel like I am popping. I want to pop everything open and ooh and ah with you guys. Okay, these things I have to be careful of because I am not the only one where I've ever opened one of these up and I've accidentally spilled it all over the carpet.
Oh, because it's taped.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my signature move.
We all have a and perhaps that's mine too. Okay, all right, slowly. Easy does it. There we go. Ah! Look at all that hematite. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have a thing for stars. They're so pretty, but those chevrons as well.
Oh my God, look at that. Little star. We got, yep, the chevrons, the little square beads. They're mirror polished. That is unbelievable.
Oh, I like that terminology for them, mirror polished.
Yeah, it's a mirror polish. And some of these would work really well with 3-needle chain, in fact, because that's got the perfect hole size for it. And you could just drop it on and make a quick little earring, which I may end up doing if we've got enough time. But, oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. I'm leaving that out. And we've got some spacers. These do look like snowflakes. My goodness.
Can I just say thank you, mixed metals. Love it.
Yeah. Okay. See, I love that. Any suggestions in the suggestion box?
I'm a mixed metal person. Silver Silk and the way that I've been using it with my designs, it is very much toward mixed metal mindset, mixed metal culture almost. Love that. All right, so this one is another taped box, which means I gotta be a little careful. Let me grab another tray.
This one is so pretty that Nila is about to open up for us here. I'm also opening my box. It's really nice. Nila's doing the unboxing, and I'm just kind of like playing with the beads in front of me as well.
I hope I didn't steal your thunder, Sarah.
No.
I feel like I get the excitement from you as well. And
well, it's nice when the designers open it and I get to like see what you like, what you're drawn to.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I am a huge brass nerd, and this is like right up my alley. The color is unbelievable. My fingers are covering it. Ah!
And then you get that chevron faceting.
Yep.
Mixed with wood.
More snowballs I can toss into a design. Notice how I finished that sentence. Oh, there's just this is like endless. There's so many beads down here at the bottom that I just accidentally covered up.
Yeah, the ceramic ones. Did you look at the ceramic twisty twists yet?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Gorge.
so
It's like
pretty.
animal print.
I
It
was
is.
thinking that, Gem.
Like, could we go with a snow leopard sort of vibe with this one?
Ooh.
Or an Arctic bear? Well, I don't know. I don't think an Arctic bear would have spots.
I feel like I'm thinking Arctic gecko.
Arctic gecko. I like that.
Gecko a thing?
That's not a thing, is it?
I'm a very creative and imaginative person.
Let's do an Arctic gecko.
Okay, on it. Adore those halo metallics. They're fabulous.
And I love the wood addition to it. I think it helps balance out the palette overall and just
It
adds
grounds it a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And then you've got a great like mix of filler color glass beads and oh my god, this like cerulean blue. Or it might be even sapphire, I can't really tell.
Very good. Devil Loves Prada.
Have I seen it? What did you ask?
No, I said, well, there's a scene in the Devil Wears Prada, where oh my gosh, they're talking about blue from a past season, and the color is cerulean blue, and there's like a whole little like scene about it. It's very
Oh,
so
I do remember that. Yeah, that's where Anne Hathaway got in trouble for the first time.
Yes, you remember.
Yeah, I love that movie. I need to go back and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm a tiny little bit older than you guys, and my first memory of cerulean blue was in the X-Files.
Oh,
I love that show too.
Also pop culture. I love the pop culture twists and ties.
Cerulean blue is timeless, needless to say. I mean, it's always there. Okay, I need to move on, don't I? I can just like ooh and ah over this for hours. Seriously, Stardust Chain, which is a chain mix. It looks like get a couple different options. Ooh, okay, it's twisted into the stuffing there.
Yeah, it's what is this? We have two different.
You've got a rolled flat curb, which is a very long line chain, and you've got a beautiful Silverway paperclip. It's gorgeous.
A rolled flat curb, aka the paperclip chain.
The bigger one I think of as paperclip is technically not paperclip, but it always reminds me of it. That big oval
rolled flat chain. I see it there.
And then this one is the the curb chain with.
It's a curb that's been rolled. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that what gives us its facet? Almost?
Yeah. So you would make it so that the loops are interconnecting, and then you roll it so that they flatten out.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this one is sparkly.
It is sparkly. You end up with diamond-like facets. It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
So pretty. Appreciate the chain know-how too, John.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's incredible. Okay, and then you guys kind of showed these already. So the star earring wires for components. Take it out of the bag. Oh. Love these. These are a great base for wire wrapping, as you both have shown. All kinds of things. I would even like fill it in with like maybe a little snowflake design inside.
Ooh, fabulous.
Fun.
You could even lay it flat onto very wide tape and then fill it with resin.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, neat.
I'm horrible at resin. Don't ever make me do resin.
I've never tried.
Never. My house is really cold and it never sets.
But you would just use a like one of those pink or blue black lights, right, to set it?
You can, yeah.
Okay. I was like, that's a choice.
That's an option.
And then you guys wire wrapped it with this, which is
that's so pretty.
Oh my god, I need another bowl.
Your bowls are to die for. They're so beautiful.
I really appreciate the really good show and tell. And Neela, your camera is so great to show us all this sparkle.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I tried to update all of my equipment and it took like 4 days to figure it out, but I'm so thankful that
But here we are. Isn't that great?
You know, we make magic happen. as small business owners.
Magic and mystery.
All
You
the
should
things.
see how we set up for photography.
Oh my gosh, it's always a wild show on the backside, and then the front end looks like crisp and like, I don't know, a professional. We're all just professional wannabes.
And then
Anyway.
behind the scenes, it's all gaffer tape.
Right, exactly. And some elves working to help like set things in place. I love these. They're 2 no, these are 3 millimeter. Yeah. And got an incredible facet. So these are going to be great for wire wrapping, and I think they're going to be a little too small for the hollow mesh from Silver Silk, but you can draw that mesh down, in fact. And so if you wanted to make a necklace and use this as a filler material inside of it, that would be an option. That would look stunning. Oh, I didn't even see this. Hello.
This is very near and dear to us here in the Christmas city of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, because it's a Christmas star. It's a Star of Bethlehem. It's the North Star guiding you home. But we've got a big old lit up one of these on our South Mountain here in Bethlehem, PA. So this little charm to me feels like home. Whatever the North Star guiding starlight means to you, you can put it on a chain or wear it on your neck or give it to someone else.
I mean, string it with some beads. I mean,
sure. I mean,
you guys picked up the right color. This is a beautiful enameled silver plated pendant, and what a it's charming. It's a charming charm.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, this is beautiful. I must use that for something.
And
then a couple more things. Does this box ever end?
I mean, they usually don't. I mean, until they do. But yeah, I mean, like 10 things in every box is quite a lot.
I'm going to open this up because I think it deserves its own spotlight outside of the packaging. The gorgeous, like, look at the detail, you guys, of the packaging that they do. Danielle does it on the back end, right?
Oh, yeah.
Kudos to her. She's an incredible designer. Celestial Sparkle. Opening this up. Components. Okay, we got some snowflakes with 2 links, one on either end, where you can go ahead and make yourself a cute little bracelet, perhaps an earring. They're a little bit, I think these might be a little bit too heavy for earrings for me personally, because I like lighter weight stuff. But I could definitely see like making a couple friendship bracelets and then giving one to my bestie and then one for me. And then like we just have it together.
And then
That's
you can
so lovely.
And then you can think about snow when you wear them.
Oh my God, yes. We're getting into that season. It was cold when I woke up today. Cold. Y'all, in Oklahoma, of all places. Oh, look at this.
Got some snowflake obsidian for you.
You know, this is a wonderful color offset to the palette because you've got lots of complementary colors that will, and it just it blends well with everything. I mean,
And I have to say, Nilay, thank you so very much for this wonderful unboxing of the November Magical Mystery Bead Box. I'm just going to put it out there right now that we have got 10% off your new subscription with the code SILK10, and I'll drop a link for that one. You have until the end of this month to subscribe to get the December box for your first box. And I know that you won't be disappointed. It's really, really good. Like I said, it's our artist edition. We do one every single year, and it's usually around the December time. So Artist Month is coming out. We are very inspired. And there will be Silver Silk to match it that you can get over at Silver Silk and More.
yes, you can type in Silver Silk and More, and it'll redirect you, in fact, to Silver Silk Online.
That's what I was.
I thought about it ahead of time, and I was like, maybe I should just go ahead and get both URLs just in case.
Good move. So smart.
I inherited the online one, and then I was like, why? But it's such a pain to redirect the entire thing. So I was like, let me just do baby steps here and do it over time. Because I would have just had it consistent personally. But that's just me yammering on about nonsense while I organized my beautiful palette of goodies.
Beautiful. Oh, so that's a lot of stuff.
It's so much, and like I
They're
don't even know where to put
nice.
this. I can't fit it on camera.
Oh my
maybe
God.
put it that way. Look at this, y'all. It's so much. It's so much fun to be had.
Oh,
And then if you pair one of the colors of Silver Silk, like this blue one called Frost, I mean, this is just something dying to happen. It's waiting to happen.
beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious.
I mean, I could
Gorgeous.
just
Gorgeous.
Did I hear you right that you can draw down the sizes of the silver silk?
Yeah, there's a particular specific line of silver silk called hollow mesh, and it looks like this. Let me just grab some from my little bin here. And it's a hollow knitted cord that's as wide as 5 millimeter. And if you buy hollow mesh, you get a tool that you can stretch. And I'm starting to include a tool that you can compress the knitted wire with. And so both tools are free with purchase, and you can stuff it with these itty bitty guys right inside. Get some sparkle up in there, which I might do actually post show, because I feel like there's some hematite that's calling me within this one. Maybe I use this blue chain for my main piece. Perhaps I'm just designing here on the fly, you guys. I don't know what's happening. Magic. I could like make a charm, right? I can just charm this guy at the end. I think I know what I want to make, but I don't know if I've got time. I'm gonna try.
Let's go visit Jem over in her station. We're going across the pond now. If you're watching from the US anyway, let's see what Jem's got cooking over in her station. Hey there, Jem Hawks.
Hello, my lovely darlings. There we go. So that's a little close-up of the earrings, which, as Sarah pointed out, slightly different variation as to what her lovely colleague did, which is a beautiful organic wrap. These are very much to the point, and they're so comfortable to wear. So comfortable. I love to wear long dangly earrings. What I don't normally do is wear very large earrings, and these are so comfortable. I couldn't quite believe it. Just as an FYI, with the long rolled curb chain, if you undo the jump ring on the opposite end to the clasp, it fits through one of the connectors in that beautiful star charm. And I imagine, I haven't actually tried it, because one thing at a time, you know, it's entirely possible. Those loops are quite similar. I don't know if it will go through that one, but that's also worth a try for the world's easiest necklace. Just plop that on and you are done. So I have just been gradually making a couple of things whilst we've been chatting. And Nile was very fond of both of these strands, Snowflakes and Stars and Cozy Evening. So I made a little bangle already, which has got just a very simple lobster or parrot claw clasp. I don't know how you know them stateside. Clasp thing. Little silver jobby to go with my copper wire and my mixed metals, because, you know, I like mixed metals. And we've got Nile's snowball strand, complete in its entirety, on a piece of 18 gauge round copper, and then a little flexible extender bar populated with those beautiful Constellations daisy spacers.
Get out of town. So you just made a little spacer bar and just stacked up your spacer beads there.
Absolutely. Wow, and what you can do is just have your bracelet segments made up. If you make to sell or you make to gift, or you just want to make loads for yourself, that's also an opportunity not to be missed. You can create the whole strand section ahead of time, little wrapped loops on either end, and I can show you how to do that. I'm sure I've shown you a million times, but if you would like to see that, I can absolutely do that. And then you can use as many or as few on your little extender bar to make sure that that fits the giftee or recipient, if you want an actual real word. So I was just part the way through doing the same thing with Minty Cozy Evening. I am well known for smashing words together. So much
I feel like you speak my language, because I make up words all the time.
Oh my gosh, what is life if you can't have a little bit of fun with words and, you know, kindness?
I agree.
So I said to my husband the other day, I'll portmanteau anything, which is the act of smashing two words together to make a brand new one. And I looked at him dead in the eye and I said, I'll portmanteau anything. He's still laughing, so it made me giggle as well. So I have just restranded that entire, oh my gosh, look at that one. I didn't notice how beautiful that twisty bead is. Look at that.
Oh, which one did that come? Oh, wait, that's from that
That's
strand.
from
I
the
didn't even see that.
minty cozy evening, which I think is what we're calling it now. So they are gorgeous. Every bead on the strand is beautiful and thematic, but that little hint of a dusky blue, it's just like quite a soft tone of blue, but dusky with that almost zebra, again, animal print. I'm really feeling it.
Yeah.
So with this piece, would you like me to show you how to make it while we're here?
Yes, please.
So I started with about 12 inches of round 18 gauge medium copper wire. And I've just put a little loop on one end, and I'm not going to do anything about closing it up until I've made the main shape. Now you can, of course, use a wonderful Beadalon product like this, which gives you the basic round shape, or you can just make it slightly round by just bodging it until it does what you want. What we don't want to do is to take away that little gap at the end. So I'm just making about 80% of a circle so that I've got space to put in my little spacer bar, which disappeared behind the Magical Mystery Makers banner. And I'm going to add in another loop at this end. And it's exactly the same way I did at the first end. But the reason I put that on ahead of time is because, well, I don't want all of my beads to fall off because, you know, that's really annoying when they do, when they all scramble to the floor and then I can't remember what order they came in. Not that it matters, but, you know. So what I'm going to do now is make another loop at the other end. And this is exactly how I made that little retaining loop. So I put a little right angle bend on. I'm going to use the smaller side of my memory wire finishing pliers, which I tend to use as either a really teeny tiny bail maker or round nose pliers, but with repeatable sizes. So they are well worth snaffling. I love them. I use them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've never used them instead of round nose pliers, honestly, they are well worth a grab. So I'm just going to trim away to about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch at both ends and just do a little wrapped loop on one end. So I'm going to grip across that round form, bring the wire all the way around to fill the gap. Now, what you might find is that that's a bit pokey for you. My fingers have been wrangling wire for about 11 years, so they've given up caring. They really have. You might not like that. So the way to do
They're
it...
still intact, so that's a good sign.
I mean, they are mostly intact today, you know. So what I'm going to do is let's flip that over so you can see what's happening. I'm supporting across the loop, but I'm not crushing the bit where it bends around itself. And I'm going to draw that tail of wire all the way around, just to make sure that the end of the wire sits down flush against the core being the bit that goes all the way through those beads. So rotate those around, and that end is nice and tucked. And if you find that it's gone a little bit on the wonk, you can very soon tidy that up just by compressing that spring-like form. So on one end, I have got that loop finished. On the other end, I'm just going to pull the beads around. Now, the reason I don't close these up until the last moment is because you need to respect your beads and you don't want to make any cracks in them. With the best one in the world, it's a science thing. So your bead's shaped like that. You've got a drill hole that goes through it. The bigger your bead is, you have to be more aware that the bend through the bead hole or the bead aperture can only be so bendy before there's a problem. So if you're working with very, very large beads with small holes, you can't get much of a bend in it. So just bear that in mind and always be kind. Always be kind to everybody, but always be extra kind to your beads. I've just got to reach for... Well, do you know what I mean? Be nice. There's no point in being, angry and upset and stuff.
I feel like the beads are always going to be there, dependable and sparkly. And
absolutely. So it's a little bit blurry because my focal distance is set to a little bit higher where I tend to hold the work. So you get the best focal zone on my fingers rather than down here where it's all a bit smushy. So I've got a very simple lobster claw, which I'm putting on this end. Now you can either put your lobster claw onto the extender bar or like I did on this one, or you can attach it to the bangle. Doesn't make any difference whatsoever as long as you've got one on one end. So I've just slid that in, and again I'm going to do another wrap loop, and then I will choose some beads to put on my extender bar, and we can pop back to me after I've done that, or I can keep going. It's absolutely up to you. Depends what you want to chat about, or if Nile has something that he wants to share with us, or if Sarah wants to pop back on and chat away. I'm more than happy to keep going and load up my extender bar with beads continuously. It's up to you. Let me know.
Well, let's go over here really quick and see what Nile's been up to. I love that we get to take a look at the Magic Mystery V box, and I love it even more when it turns into jewelry. Like we've talked about, Jem and I were talking about how you get the mystery box and you can just like pop out a piece of jewelry, just make something. Get out your jewelry, get out your supplies. You've got some silver silk on hand, or get yourself some silver silk and create something amazing like Nile's doing for us right here.
I know, but like, see, I'm not a speed beater like Gem Hawks. Like she knows what she is. She is a woman with a plan. And I am not a woman with a plan. I am barely making this work. And I know for sure I wanted to like, fill this hollow mesh up with some beads and then like kind of add this in at the end. But then I'm thinking, what bindings do I need? And blah, blah, blah. So like, let me grab something real quick.
But honestly, Nile, you've put those beads on that beading material a lot quicker than I can. We often have laughs when I'm doing lives with Jessie James about how rubbish I am at threading beads on. So you have done much better than I possibly can.
I was cracking up while you were talking. You were hilarious.
Oh, bless
and
you.
I feel like I'm definitely going to come away from the show feeling good about myself, and like I'm probably going to have some hot cocoa and spike it so I can get a bit wonky.
I've got a special guest here that's popped in backstage. And Stacy, what did you say should go in the spiked hot cocoa?
Peppermint schnapps.
Yes.
Stacy gets me. How are you, Stacy? The last time we saw each other was Tucson.
What was when?
I believe it was Tucson. Wasn't it Tucson or was it not?
No,
I
didn't actually go to Tucson.
Oh, okay. I'm getting my Stacy's mixed up.
Okay.
I have for you as Neely
nice
is creating.
Nice to see you.
This is Stacy Ackerman of Jessie James Company, Jessie James Beads. Stacy is the designer of all of our amazing Dress It Up buttons, and she is the mastermind creator behind the Magic Mystery Bead box.
Wow. Oh, okay. I did get my Stacy's mixed up. Oh my God, it's so good to meet you in person.
It's good to meet you too.
I feel like I know we've emailed before.
I'm sure we have. I remember when we first started working with you.
And it is like rightfully so. Stacey, I was saying before we got going with this whole shebang here, I was saying, I walked into the warehouse this morning and I went immediately over to Stacey's desk. I was like, Stacey, we are doing Magic Mystery Makers Live. Like, you got to tell me, like, first off, would you come over and hang out with us? Second off, what do we have coming up the next few months? Like, what's the development of these boxes?
And I have, I've had 2 on my table in development, and you're like, looking through. Yep.
Many tricks up your sleeve.
So you want me to talk about the process? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to hear about the process. I know that Jem, we only have so much more time left with Jem. So I wanted to just bring you over here and let everyone know that Stacy's sitting behind the scenes with me now. Hi. So everyone in the crowd say, hi, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi, everybody.
Technically, I'm in the crowd.
And let's see, let's take a quick peek at how Nile is finishing up his design. We can go visit over to Jem, and then we'll do a little bit of chit chatting while we have Stacy here with us for the Magic Mystery Maker Live.
Stacy, what's been your favorite box? I'm curious to know.
Goodness. For this year. Oh my gosh. I love all the boxes. I love, whenever you make something, you love it just because, you've made it, you've created it, you've kind of poured your heart and soul into it. And
Mhm.
you know how that is.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I
very
mean,
hard to decide.
I
I like this one. I really like the October box.
The first frost.
Yep, I like that one. The wizard one was fun. That was fun to make. I enjoyed that, and I knew Wicked was coming up, so I was like, ooh, it's perfect, perfect timing. I can do this for our little Halloween thing.
we've had some really good movies come up that have inspired boxes, like the Beetlejuice movie, Wicked. I mean, it's been a good year.
Yeah,
Stacy is super tapped into really cool pop culture stuff and trends and fashion, and it's really a treat to work alongside you, Stacy, because you show me ideas that I hadn't thought of yet, and it's always just so inspiring. And the way that you're able to take the passion and like the way you're tapped in and share it with our community, our customers, our designers is really just so brilliant.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really enjoy communicating visually and with all these textures and the fun things that we're able to source.
Yeah.
And I
mean,
really
even just look at this. It's so pretty.
And then I love seeing what you guys make with it. That's like a special treat for me to see, putting this out in the world and then to see what comes back.
Yeah.
That's really, really fun. I enjoy that immensely.
I'm going to share Jem's screen over here so she can show us what she's come up with here.
Yeah.
So this one would fit more slender wrist. So I have really tiny, ridiculously tiny wrists. Considering the rest of me, it's very not tiny.
So petite and demure.
So it's great to be able to make my own jewelry because I can find some that fits. But if you make that and you have a client that it does not fit, then I have got a bar created with a wrap loop at one end, and I've yet to complete this one. So I'm going to pop that little extender through one of those finished loops. Just push it into infinity. That's an alarm to tell me I need to do things. So I have shushed it up. And then you would finish off your wrap loop in exactly the same way. So you would grip across that loop, get in there on the camera. It's flipped around, obviously, because that's always really helpful. So grip across the loop and then bring that tail around and fill that gap up, but without pressuring your precious, precious beads. We always look after your beads, Stacy. Honestly, we do take care of them.
Thank you.
They are cherished and beloved. So then you very suddenly, if I just tidy that little end piece up, have a much larger bracelet almost instantly. So I've just used, like I said, a very basic clasp, and then that is now a much larger size.
What a brilliant idea for maker fairs, for holiday fairs, for gifting, for friends and family.
Absolutely. And it's always a pleasure to be able to give a gift that instantly is going to work. So gifting pendants, most people have a neck. Honestly, most people also have a favorite chain, but with this month's box, we've got 2 chains to choose from. One incredibly long, a beautiful, dramatic, almost opera length, not quite, but nearly opera length, absolutely stunning. And then you've got the more diminutive, the big, I call them paperclip. I realize that's not the exact terminology, but the big chain link. I love them. They're so chunky. I make a lot of massive pendants, like ridiculously huge things. So I like a pendant that will balance on a chain that is size relevant. So that's an absolutely win for me to have 2 choices in the box this month.
Yeah.
I just saw these.
Yes, Stacy is admiring the star shaped earring, and we were just talking earlier about how Jem's star design that we have as part of the QR code that comes on the back of your mystery box.
Oh, that's really neat too.
Yes, you can learn how to make just the way that Jem did it with the QR code on the back of the box, which is so dang cool.
I got to see the picture of this. Cheyenne showed me, and I was like, ooh, and now I get to see it in person, which is even nicer.
Yeah, and when you follow along with Nile, you also get some brilliant inspiration behind the magical mystery bead box and his incredible silver silk chains, cords.
It's been so much fun this year collaborating with you, Nile, and just seeing like what you come up with the theme. Again, it's you send it out and then you see what comes back, and it's so much fun.
Well, it's got to start from an idea that you guys have developed, clearly worked on for a long time, and come up with some amazing palettes. And so You know, gift giving is one type of gift, but I feel like all of you are gifts to me, and just being able to like rotate within my circle of friends and design and people. And so thank you for doing all of this that you guys do. And Stacy, you are incredible.
Thank
With what
you.
you do, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
Yay. You know what I was thinking too? I also like the Stay Golden box.
Oh, I love that one too. That one was
really good.
I know I had to persuade this one. I was like, please, Sarah.
Well,
please.
I was like, I don't know about like yellows and oranges. People don't really like those colors, but y'all like came out or like, Stay Golden box is amazing.
I'm seeing an uptick on purple, which I didn't think. I never use purple, but maybe I should be because it's definitely something that's vibing out there.
It's the best color. Just saying.
It is my brand color, so I feel like I should use it
popular
more.
color within the JJB scene for a minute, and blue.
And blue, yep. And teal. And teal.
Coral.
Teal never goes out of style.
And
Always.
champagne. Champagne's always nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Turquoise and purple.
Mm.
That's a combo.
I can understand.
And the more we get together, the more creative we'll be.
Exactly.
It's nuts. Yeah, I can derail pretty easily and go down like the creative rabbit hole and dream up all these ideas that I will probably never do. But the fun of it is always going to be there.
Right.
And I can really only do that with you guys. So.
Aw, well, Tila, it's a treat to get to hang out with you, my friend. You know what I was just thinking is, you remember back in the day during when we did a Pantone creative box, and then Nila, you did like a show and tell with jewelry that you made. Maybe we could do like a December show and tell with some of like your favorite pieces that have been made with Magical Mystery Bead Box and Silver Silk throughout the year.
Yeah, that's a really
That would
good
be
idea.
fun. I'll have to come up and excavate some of those things from the archive. But
just an idea. No pressure to say it live, but I'm
Right.
just saying, like, you know what, like whether we do
Right.
it for this or whether we do it like some other time in 2025, like a show and tell
I think
would be
that's a
really,
great
really
idea.
cool. And I know I personally, for selfish reasons, would love that.
no, yeah, I would totally be down for that. Some pre-planning ahead of time so I can have the pieces ready and polished to go. Some of them were incomplete. That's where that was. But I do remember that time we were trying to figure out the idea of doing live videos. I remember that. And then we did a couple different collections. The Pantone one, Africa.
Oh yeah.
Y'all remember that one from back in the day? That one was a great, excellent one. And I think we did one more. But yeah, I had like it was the Polynesian.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. Yes,
Right?
yes.
Mhm.
So lots of fun, lots of cool ideas for the future. And it's always so wonderful to work with such incredible designers as we have right here. Jem, Nile, Stacy, you're
Yes.
amazing. And all of our creative community that's joining us here. We're all in this together. The inspiration starts here, and it becomes so much more than that when we're able to share and to boost each other up and to gas each other up. We're stronger together, and I'm really, really grateful in this Thanksgiving week to share this with you and with you guys.
Yeah.
So I give digital hugs.
So Jem is going to boogie over to YouTube at Jem Hawk. So I invite all of you to go on and watch Jem's tutorial that she's about to give. Do you want to show us what you're about to make? We can send on everyone on over there. Hang on. Hold please. Needs a close-up.
It does need a close-up.
Ooh. I like it very much.
Okay.
Goddess wire wrap earrings. That's the theory.
It's like a hoop earring, but to that next level.
Right.
of-
It's a sexy hoop earring.
Yeah.
I love the texture it makes.
Yes.
Yeah, so pretty.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. So more learning to be had. Go on over and visit Jem over at Jem Hawks here on YouTube. If you are thinking about coming on over to subscribe to Magic Mystery Bead Box, we've got 10% off for you for Black Friday. Your code is SILK10. That's silk like silver silk. SILK10. Okay, over at jessiejamesbeads.com.
Bye, my love. See you soon.
Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you, Nile. Thank you, Jem.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.